The Bambino dwarf sunflower is almost ready for harvest. And a little quick tip for you to figure out if it's ready to take the seeds out or not is you look at the back, and the stem and the back of the flower itself right in here will all start to turn yellow. The reason why you wait that long is because the seeds here are still developing, and the more nutrients go into the seeds, the healthier the seeds will be themselves. Now you can harvest them this early, they just won't be as good, but it's more of a preference thing. Most people don't, but I do, just to give the seeds a good chance. But since all of the rain has been happening where we grow our sunflowers, I started out with 5, then I was down to 2 as of a couple of weeks ago. I'm not sure if this one's gonna make it or not, but that leaves the second one out of this one. So technically just 2 left, but I don't know if this one's gonna make it or not. What you do to tell if it's gonna also be ready, you rub your fingers like that against it, and if the petals come off really easily, then you know they're gonna be ready. If it stops raining and starts to become a normal growing season, because it's so late in the year, I won't be able to grow everything that I want to, because some of what I'm going to grow takes over 100 days to mature, including some of the sunflowers. But it's mostly those really big, impressive ones, because they take longer to develop on account of their size. But I also have some blackberries. You know, they're doing pretty good as well. The only thing is I had an entire row of them, and where I grow all of my stuff, it always stays wet. And when it was raining, like it was last week, the water was up to here. You could almost get your feet soaked if you didn't have rain boots on. That's how bad this place is. But what can you do, really? There ain't much you could do except for have a greenhouse, but that's too expensive for me. Besides, I'm a gardener. I want to sell sunflower seeds to you, the customer, who are also gardeners. The way I see it, it's gardeners taking care of each other and helping each other out. That's the kind of business I want my sunflower seed company to be. We have all kinds of sizes, from little ones like that to great big monsters that are so big that they're almost as big around as my shoulder are from one end to the other, and that are just basically like trees. And then we've got some that are single stem, like these. We've got branching ones where they'll have dozens of flowers. We've got some that's a beautiful golden color. We've got yellow, we've got red, we've got burgundy. We've got white mixed with a red, a bicolor is what it's called. Now the bicolors are very unique because you could have a orange and a yellow, or a yellow and a red, or a white and a red. And there's so many different varieties that it makes it very unique. And for this business, I always am looking for different varieties that I could grow that stand out as something that's unique that you don't normally see. I want to grow heirlooms only. That's the only thing I make is heirloom seeds, so you could grow them every year instead of having to be forced into buying seeds every year, because that's how seed companies get you. They'll give you a product that you really love that has a certain color or a certain size or flavor or whatever kind of fruit, vegetable, or flower it may be. Turns out the reason why it's such an amazing variety of whatever you bought is because it was a hybrid to enhance the genetics to achieve those things. But you could make those same things possible with heirlooms. You just have to nurture the plant, plenty of light, plenty of water, plenty of fertilizer, because they need nutrients and all kinds of good stuff. But between the rain and school, we're off to a bad start. I wanted to originally plant stuff in mid-April. As the time I'm recording this video, it is currently June. I am way behind. If I plant stuff right now within the next week or two, some of the stuff that takes a long time to grow, assuming that it doesn't rain and kill everything out, could possibly mature and do what it needs to do before winter comes. Because growing things that in June is pretty late in the year, but it could still be done, but you're just on a really tight schedule. But those are some tips and some tricks and a little bit about the business. It's not just about showing you how your seeds are doing in every stage of their life. It's also about giving you tips to make things a lot easier and better and more successful. Now, I didn't make any videos of the growth stage of this particular variety, which is Bambino dwarf, which is what I said in the beginning of the video, because I didn't think about doing it at first, because that was before I came up with the idea for the YouTube channel for the company, because I mostly focus on Facebook and Instagram, but the YouTube channel got a late start, and I'm so used to making photographs instead of videos that's the reason why you didn't see them. But believe it or not, this grows incredibly fast. I planted these maybe a whole 2 months ago, and look at how fast it grew. That's really fast for a sunflower. And of course, how can you not love something like this in your garden, especially if you had rows and rows of them? Until next time, catch you later. Stay sunny and stay growing.